He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They kick it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds his man. It's Brewster. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Keeps it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Finding an escape route. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Powers through the defender. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Got it set up on the outside. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Avery. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's Campbell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Stopped at the 46. And the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Completes it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Swings it out to the flat. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Off-play action. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They boot it away on fourth down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And down he goes back at the 3.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion. 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Campbell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback got it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
This has been really good for the defense.
Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Avery. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running behind that left side. Makes his man miss. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He uncorks one deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. With the catch, it's Singleton. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got the back over the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Parks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Avery.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just steamrolling the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The give out of the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Gets the back moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Brewster. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna run it. It's quick. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Line is set on third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's a return from midfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the shotgun, the inside give. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's good. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Avery. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. Put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's quick. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Got a man. It's Campbell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll heave it deep. Makes the grab at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They want to throw it. Big fella moving. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. On the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
My man, get him the ball, he will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That last completion sets him up on second down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first and 10 from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Finds his tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB stink. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to slam in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kid could be. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back. But they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here on 3rd down for this offense. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snags it. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this 2-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Running back searching for a hole. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Caught close to the marker. It's Brewster. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Got it in the middle, it's quick. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Lets it fly. Pulls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Motion from the back. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and they strike first and take the lead by 3 here in overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Avery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a little work in front of them here on third down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. Trying play action. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From the gun, running back gets the give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They think there's room to run to the right here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It is perfect. time.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's quick. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Huge third down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. That'll do it! A double overtime touchdown to walk it off! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.